They do things differently, and it takes them a little bit longer, but I think they're much more appreciative.
Bronze medal goes to Richard Miller from the Hudson Valley.
To be honest with you, I remember the day because I kept saying that there was something the matter and everybody kept saying no, no, no. But I cried partly because, you know, it became a reality.
He's developmentally disabled. He academically, probably on like a second grade level. Socially, he's probably like in teenage years. His processing is slower than others. His concepts and grasps of things are, you know, delayed. So he's pretty much just like delayed.
All right. Calm down. Take your nap.
You just have to go a little bit slower with Ricky because he doesn't always understand what you're saying the first time, and Ricky will tell you what he thinks he wants you to hear, not necessarily what he should or shouldn't do. But otherwise he's very, very easygoing, very lovable, very rememberable, because anybody who meets Ricky doesn't usually forget Ricky.
Even with the disability, 36-year-old Ricky Miller goes to work every day at Abilities First, where he sits at his desk and takes on different tasks each week.
It's not much, it's a little piecework, but to see him bring home the paycheck, it's not much, but he loves it, and that's what matters.
Yeah, he has a sense of accomplishment. It's like, look what I did. And it helps him, you know, like we don't want him just sitting around in the house, so it's good that they have programs like that, you know, to help individuals like Ricky.
When people think Special Olympics, you automatically think people with disabilities who can't do anything. That's what people think. And that's not the way it is.
One of his first teachers that he had was very, she was very involved in Special Olympics, and I had talked to his school. His school, at the time he went to Dutchess County BOCES, the teacher there was a certified coach and said, sure, get him involved.
I've been attending Special Olympics events since I was 2 weeks old. I've been volunteering since I was about 7, and I've been a coach since I was 16. And Special Olympics, you know, helps Ricky, you know, get out of the house, be active, you know, strive for something. And as his sister, when he's actually at competition competing, seeing, you know, the expression on his face and the happiness that comes over him, you know, when he's competing and when he's around all his friends is just great.
Ricky has been competing in the Special Olympics for over 20 years. Typically he competes in the spring and summer games, but since the winter games were in the Hudson Valley for the first time, he took his talent to the snow and ran in the 100 and 200 meter snowshoe competition.
What are the 2 rules Mommy and Teresa have?
Have fun, have a good time,
and
play your best.
That's all we ask.
We'll start. Racers, ready? Let's go, Angel, come on.
Rick, go!
Come on, let's go.
Go, Rick, go!
Let's go, Angel, let's go. Keep going.
For Rick, I just think it helps him get out, it helps him have a goal and set it, and to get out there and be with others and to achieve it.
It's great because it shows them that they've participated, they've achieved something. It makes me proud to know that he did achieve something, whether it's first place or last place. He finished what he started, and that's really what it's all about.
Besides his family, Ricky has other supporters such as Poughkeepsie police officer Chris Hamel, who has been around the family for nearly 20 years.
Officer Hamel just inspires Rick, and the connection they have is strong, and I'm glad that Officer Hamel's around.
He's infectious, and I mean infectious in a great way, because once you're with Ricky, you don't want to leave Ricky. Humble, because he asks everybody how they're doing, and always wants to know how's your family, and how's this person, and how's everything, and it talks about everything. Never ever does he talk about himself.
I don't know what to say. I mean, he's just one of the people that Ricky just got very close with, because Chris is one of those people that can identify with special needs children.
I have a goddaughter that is Down syndrome. I have a sister-in-law that is Down syndrome, and a couple of nieces and nephews that have some, some issues as well, some Asperger's. And to know that Ricky and I have that connection, and really, I knew we had a connection, but he brings that connection on even stronger. Not that I don't want it. I mean, I love Ricky, do everything for him, but he, and I would never want to do a plunge without Ricky. It's a tradition to be there with Ricky.
Officer Hamel brought the polar plunge to New York almost 20 years ago to help raise money for the state's Special Olympic Games. For many of those years, Ricky has been by Chris's side during the plunge.
You gonna jump in with me, pal? Yeah! Alright! You jumping in too, pal? Hey, there you go!
I won't, if I know that he's still waiting around for me. And I'll like, all right, Ricky, let's get ready to go. And then when I know Marianne is taking him off, I go back and want to jump again, because I don't want to put him through too much. But it's awesome. I mean, and it's awesome. And it was funny, the day of the plunge and the night of the ceremonies, wherever I was going, Ricky's like, I'm right with you. I'm like, you got it, Ricky.
Ricky has developed a close relationship with him, and he inspires Ricky. He's always positive. He's always upbeat with Ricky.
I don't know what I would do at a polar plunge without Ricky. It's an awesome feeling. I really can't describe it other than it's just I don't know what I would do at a polar plunge without Ricky. He keeps an eye out for me, and I keep an eye out for him. Maybe it's because of the years of being with Ricky. I don't look at him as a person with a disability. I look at him more of a person with an ability. He has an ability to make other people feel good. He has an ability to rise above everything, and he has the ability to make people think, my day is not so bad, and his days aren't.
He's an inspiration in our lives, and honestly, I don't think I could imagine my life without having a disabled brother. And in our eyes, like, he's not different. It's who he is, and that's, you grow. And sometimes I feel like individuals with disabilities actually achieve more, and they actually go through, like, he's so carefree. Nothing bothers him.
Ricky's one of those that just, you can see him coming a mile away, because he's like, hey, he's talking to everybody. So he's good. And once you're attached to Ricky, you're attached.
Athletic. He's always been a good athlete.
Happy-go-lucky. He's almost never in a bad mood.
He's a very proud person of the people he associates with.
36-year-old Ricky Miller continues toward the Spring Olympic Games this year. Even though the future is unknown, Ricky will continue to go through every day with a smile on his face and his family there by his side, because it's always more than a medal.